Folks, you may not believe it, but I have the audio and photographic evidence to prove it.
Oh, you didn't wait for me. Sorry.
That's right, the wife has joined me at the field today. She's agreed to run the ground camera, so I'm actually going to be able to intercut some new video footage perspective that I haven't been able to do before. Today's mission objective is going to be to continue to explore the aircraft's flight dynamics, of course get some cool flybys that Sandy can record from the ground. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
The ubiquitous takeoff, land, and make it so that way it only requires a battery swap to get back in the air. And I've got 2 batteries today, so I'm also going to try and see if I can do a little bit of the flight modes for the autopilot, like the pilot assist mode as well as the return to home function. But I'll save that for the second battery and we'll see if we can get them done. I'm going to climb up and remove the flaps. Okay, that's enough. Back to mission objective number 1. Alright, so up until now I've been flying around with the takeoff flaps still extended. And I'm going to retract them in a minute and watch the airspeed jump up from the 30 miles an hour up to the 47, 46 miles an hour. I still haven't gotten a sense of what the aircraft's actual cruising speed is, and I do tend to hold it in a nose-high attitude, making that difficult. Stick around for the second battery and you'll see where I figure that out. I'll point it out then. But for now, I'm going to do a couple orbits, and of course, I'm going to do a couple more flybys.
You're at.
Coming in right between us.
Yeah.
I gotta say thanks to Sandy. For having never been to the airfield trying to record flybys before, it's a challenge, and it took her a couple of shots, but she really did nail it after just a few passes. She was able to hold the airplane in frame for the whole time, so kudos to her. Right over the runway.
Here it comes.
Yeah.
That's not. Yeah,
Yeah, that barrel roll was unexpected. I wasn't planning on doing it. It wasn't part of the mission objectives. I just heard some guy from his truck yelling, "Do a barrel roll!" So, yeah, entertaining the crowd.
yep.
I'm not liking the pilot assist mode. It doesn't want to hold altitude, it's very difficult to turn the aircraft and control it, and here it is, it's heading towards the corner of the building, and I don't want to fly over that corner of the building. So I have to flip it out of pilot assist, and we'll try return to home in a minute. It's time to try the return to home function. To set this up, I climb up to about, 250 feet and bring her out over the construction site and then flip her into return to home mode. Wing wiggles a little bit, but she does do the turn on her own nicely, and she is holding her own altitude. Now, the return to home function is configured at the moment to climb to 320 feet and orbit at the takeoff location where she first started moving, orbit that location at 400 feet. So right now, the return to home function has control of the aircraft, and I am just monitoring the systems. Really don't even have my hands on the controls. From this testing, it seems to me that the autopilot will first make a turn to home at whatever altitude it was already at, and only then will it attempt to climb out to its programmed altitude. Now that the return to home autopilot has trimmed out the aircraft, climbed to its designated altitude, and is doing its orbits, it's all trimmed out nice and level, and this is the first time where I really noticed that the cruising speed of the aircraft was 46 miles an hour in its slick configuration. So this is where I've learned what the optimum airspeed for the airplane is. Here you can see me starting to enjoy being a passenger in my own aircraft and look around and check out the sights, but of course I am pilot in command, so I snap my attention back very quickly because I really don't want to lose this aircraft. All in all, the return to home function worked really well. I think I want to make a couple of tweaks. I want to reduce the altitude a little bit to like 200, 250 feet. And we'll see what we can do about, how that works in another video with that configuration change, and see if she still does what I wanted to do. But for right now, return to home function looks like it can save the aircraft if I ever have a problem. All in all, a great day of flying. Got all my mission objectives completed, and the aircraft just needs a new battery in order to go into the sky again. Can't beat it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed. I had a blast filming and doing the editing. May your skies always be blue, and your batteries always be charged. See you in the skies. Encrypt out.